Hi YouTube. It is me again. I'm coming back to you guys for two reasons. One, my house is very empty right now. It's just me and my husband and kids are not here, so I'm waiting for them to get here. I could tell they have been here because they leave clues. They took stuff out and put it back. So I'm going to clean up after them in a little bit. But second reason is because I wanted to address the last video that I did. Not in a bad way or anything like that. Apparently it ruffled somebody's feathers because we actually lost a subscriber, but that means we didn't need them here in the first place. So I'm not personally worried about it. But there was a couple of questions, or a question, that I wanted to address. And then I wanted to talk about, some randomness because I haven't done a random video in a while. No, I haven't done a Sisterlocks video in a while. We're going to talk about my hair because I'm really just fed up with that, okay? So, I'm just getting it from work too. So, if I look like super duper tired, that's what that is. Forgive me. Apparently somebody didn't like what I had to say. And that's quite alright because, like I said, opinions like belly buttons. Everybody has one. And just because your opinion is your opinion, you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. At least the person who unsubscribed, just unsubscribe and didn't leave any like really nasty comments or anything. And for the most part, I got some good feedback. A question that was asked, and I'm sorry, honey, I don't remember your username. I didn't write it down because this is a very impromptu video. Asked about how I felt about circumcision. I didn't address that in the last video because I forgot. I will just go along saying my son is 7. He is circumcised. I had him at 25 and I was very uneducated about a lot of things. Matter of fact, they took him from me that morning because they take the babies from you in the morning. And when they brought him back a couple of hours later, he was circumcised. So I didn't even know that he was being circumcised that day until he was circumcised already. But me being I had to think back in the doctor's office. Yeah, you saw that new growth right there? We'll talk about that in a minute. In the doctor's office, before I had him, they had me sign a form that gave them consent to circumcise him before I left the hospital, and they circumcised him like 12 hours after birth. So, so as far as my feelings of circumcision, I have to do more research. Most people, I know a lot of people on YouTube, a couple of people that I watch, believe that circumcision is wrong, that you shouldn't remove parts of somebody's body without their consent. Just like some people believe you shouldn't put holes in your daughter's ears without her consent. And actually, my husband is kind of one of them people. I pierced my daughter's ears when she was 4, and that's because she asked me for 6 months straight. She asked me from August to February around my birthday of that year, same year I got my Sisterlocks, about getting her ears because she wanted her ears like mommy, and my husband just got tired of it, and so I took her and got her ears pierced, and that was the end of that. But she physically asked me. My son didn't ask to be circumcised. I'm pretty sure he's not complaining. If he wasn't circumcised, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't complain. He wouldn't know no better. If this baby is a boy, 9 times out of 10, I will circumcise him. Just not even for the hygiene aspect, because that is a major part of it. But, I don't see anything wrong with circumcision. If I do it now, he won't remember it. If it's a boy, the baby won't remember it. It'll be done. As opposed to him waiting till he's an adult and getting this procedure done, which I had a friend, her husband did that. And he said that was the most painful thing he could have ever done. He wished his mother would have done it. I'm not opposed to anybody who does it or doesn't do it, or you know what I'm trying to say. It's your choice as a parent. Now, if I am all for removing foreskin off a little baby penis, then how come I'm not for vaccinations? Vaccinations are totally different. Like I said, I don't want to open the dialogue about that here because people will ask questions for days and I'll never make another video because I have to answer them all on video because it's just too much to write down. Like I said, it's a lot of research. You have to research. There's a lot of stuff that you're not aware of that are in these vaccinations, and you need to be aware of what they're putting in your children. If you just do it because the doctor tells you, in my opinion, that's not a good enough reason. The doctor can say, inject this gangrene into your toe and because the doctor said it, you do it. That doesn't even sound right. I mean, vaccinations, they tell you keep your baby safe. You put your baby at risk if you don't. Like I said, my children are the healthiest children, with the exception my son has severe food allergies, and he was partially vaccinated. And the reason that we had a suspicion about these allergies is because of what happened during a vaccination that I was unaware of. And at the time, I was unaware he even had these food allergies. My son is allergic to everything almost under the sun. He needs to be in a bubble. I mean, when I'm talking about allergic, I'm not talking about, oh, he broke out in hives, let's get some Benadryl. I'm talking about, we have EpiPens at school, we have EpiPens at home, grandma has an EpiPen, auntie has an EpiPen, we have antihistamines that are double the strength of Benadryl to combat his allergies and if we need it. That's how bad it is. And I didn't know it was that bad, because if I had known that and then had been doing research on vaccinations, he would have never ever been vaccinated, because half the stuff they put in vaccines is not cool. So, and if y'all have any questions about how I got my children into school non-vaccinated, y'all can message me. Don't put that in the comment because it's just too much. But if you private message me, I will tell you exactly how I did it. Each state has allowances. And you just need to research your state. But if you want to know, feel free to ask me. Like I tell y'all all the time, I'm very open to a certain extent. So, if you have a question, I will answer that and put it in the comment, because a lot of people just don't know. Now, about my hair, let's get on to this monster. I didn't like this. Relax. I'm like laying back. I'm tired. I started retightening my hair because I ordered my new nappy lock tool because I lost my other one. Let's look we get on that. And I proceeded to start. Usually when I retighten my hair, I sit and watch a movie. I start at the back of my head and I work forward. And that's how I usually do it, because I usually finish my head in one day. Well, I have a lot of new growth in a month, and I think, well, I don't even think, I know it's because of all of my prenatal vitamins and pregnancy hormones. My hair is growing like wildfire. Now, this right here, and I know you see it, the right side of my nail. I don't even have to do that, but I could fit my pinky finger through that new growth right there, okay? And this is a month worth of growth because I just retightened my hair. This is January. I retightened it after Thanksgiving, I believe. After Thanksgiving, because my anniversary was on Thanksgiving this year. And so, you have to look fresh. So, I retightened my hair after Thanksgiving, and this is now January 2nd, and I need a massive retighten. It's to the point that I started retightening the back, and I'm like, OMG. I have so much new growth, it's ridiculous. And I have some locks that are merging into other locks that I had to pop and then retighten. And then I had locks that are thin. And those thinner locks, I mean, when I say thin, I mean they're thin at the base. And I didn't let them grow out to be like that, so I guess they're just naturally like that. So those that I'm coming across that are thin at the base, and I think are weak, I am combining with another lock, so those locks will be a little bigger, because like I said in the last video, I am I am contemplating on combining my locks to make them a little bigger and healthier, not too much bigger, like the width of a pencil, basically, like the size of my door locks will turn out to be. So I'm still contemplating. My husband said it's up to me. He doesn't really care. I care because I want to see how my hair is going to look. I love it like this, but if it's not going to be healthy for my hair, and my hair is going to thin out and break off, I will combine them, because I will be locked forever. If I was not locked, I would be natural in some state of form, but I would love to stay locked. And so there you have it. I guess I could pull it down. This is the rubber band. I didn't even intentionally wear my hair to work like this. I pulled it back for something else, and then I slept with it like this in my lock sock, and this is how it came out. So I left it because I was in a hurry this morning. But yeah, it's thick, y'all. So, there we go. I don't like leaving it in rubber bands for long, because rubber bands will snag your hair out. As far as Tiana's hair, like I said, my kids aren't here, so I can't show you her hair, and that was my intention this week. Like y'all know, her hair's in traditional locks. Oh, we're at 9 something. All right, her hair's in traditional locks, and yesterday, I was like, well, her hair needs to be retwisted, so I'm gonna retwist her hair. Well, instead of retwisting it, I interlocked it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to interlock it, and I'm going to do both methods. I'm not going to interlock all the time because I believe it's bad for her hair. I don't want to thin them out due to over interlocking or whatever. So I interlock and palm roll depending on, what's going on with her hair. I interlocked it, but then I made sure I went down the lock and smoothed it out so it wouldn't be frizzy. And then because I didn't finish her hair because we got in late from my mother-in-law's house last night, she cooked for me. And I put it in 2 cornrows going back, and then the back is left out. And interlocking her hair actually shows me how long her hair is, because her locks are starting to get some length. They're starting to bud on the ends. I can't wait to show you guys so that y'all can see it. But her hair is progressing really well. I'm going to interlock her entire head. Ooh, sorry, y'all. So this weekend, I can go ahead and wash it. And I'm going to wash mine. And that'd be it. I wash my hair after I retighten it, as opposed to re-washing and then retightening. Because I find that, when you retighten your hair wet, it's stretchy, elasticy, and then you run the risk of over tightening your hair. And so I interlock the whole head first. Then I wash it, and then I'm good to go. And this time I'm going to do apple cider vinegar rinse on my hair as well as hers. Because we live in a dirty city, I know we have stuff that needs to be pulled out. I would do a baking soda wash on hers, but I'm just not sure how because hers are still baby locks. They're what, like, are they 6 months old? I think her hair is about 6 months old or so. I'm not sure. But, her hair is 6 months old around about. I did it before I was pregnant. I'm not sure. It's like her hair is between 4 and 6 months old. So I don't want to ruin it by doing a baking soda rinse and having to do a deep condition on her hair. And then having to, you know what I'm trying to say. Baking soda rinse, you have to deep condition. And deep conditioning with baby locks could, be detriment. So I'm just going to do an apple cider vinegar rinse on her hair and call that good. Other than that, I'm going to wrap this video up. If y'all have any questions about anything I talked about, let me know. The products that I'm using on my hair have not changed at all. Literally have not changed. Okay. If y'all guys want to see a video of my updated, maintenance and routine and stuff, I will do that for you. But just know that the products haven't changed. And you guys, leave me in the comments if y'all have this issue right here. I've been locked for almost 2 years, 2 years next month, and I still have curlies at the end. A lot of yeah, you see that one? I have a lot of curlies. And some of them are like sealed on the end, and some are not. Majority, 95% of my hair has curly ends, and I'm just drive me crazy that the ends won't lock. I'm about to trim them off or something. But if y'all have that issue, let me know. I know Naomi Rain is a lock consultant, I believe, a sister lock consultant, so maybe she could chime in and tell me what's going on with that. But other than that, you guys be blessed and stay beautiful and happy, and I wish you nothing but love and prosperity in this new year. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye, you guys.